We're going to review graphing lines today from several different forms. The first form that we're going to look at is this point slope form. So if you remember when we graph lines using point slope form, we have a general equation that is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And from this point slope form equation, you can pull out the slope, that's the m, and you can also pull out a starting point, that's the x1, y1. And remember, when you pull out your point, it has the opposite signs as what you see in the equation. So I'm going to go ahead and graph number 1 for you, and then you guys get to try number 5. Number 1 is in point slope form. I know it's in point slope form because I see the parentheses. These parentheses here are a big indicator that you probably have point slope form. Because I have point slope form, I need to identify my point, and I need to identify my slope. So my point, I have this 5 here with my x. It's a positive 5 in the equation, so it's a negative 5 in my ordered pair. And I have this minus 3 in my equation. So with my y goes my y value of a positive 3. So my point where I'm going to start is negative 5, 3. I'm going to go ahead and plot that on my grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Negative 5, 3. My slope then, that's just the number that's in front of my parentheses. In this case, it happens to be negative half. Remember, when you're counting your slope, the top number tells you to go up or down. In this case, it's negative, so I'm going to go down. And the bottom number tells you to go left or right. In this case, it's positive, so I'm going to go to the right. So from my starting point, I'm going to count down 1, right 2. And I'm going to do that as many times as I can across my grid. Once I get to the end, when I can't get any more points, I'm actually going to go the other direction if I can. So I can go up 1 and left 1 and continue my line in the other direction. Connect them and put arrows on the end.